was pondering today who the Eagles should sign to an extension and who they shouldn't. I happened to put on a Mark Holmes video. And as I put on this Mark Holmes video, I assumed the Michael Anthony, where's the fitness's nap time position. I started to have an even worse thought. As Mark Holmes started to sand the wood, I started to think, if Russell Wilson really went to the Dallas Cowboys, that would be a very, very, very bad thing. Not just for the Eagles and the Giants, but also for the Cowboys. Yo, everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here. So, today we have come with the hell is that? It's a big-ass dog. Dallas still stinks. Everybody do it! King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me take this second to thank Joey Shake 72 for coming on my channel today and doing a live stream with me. The name of the live stream was called The State of the Eagles Episode 1. And what you're going to see is each week I'm going to try to get 1 to 2 Eagle content creators, maybe sometimes even division rivalry content creators, and basically come on, talk about the state of the Eagles, state of the division, state of the rivals, and just discuss it. So I just want to thank Joey Shakes for coming on and doing it with me today. I enjoyed it so much. We were doing it. It was... What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying. We did the stream. We were doing it, but we weren't doing that. We were doing, we did the stream and we talked and we were doing that, not the other thing, not what you're thinking, you heathens. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's not what we were doing. We did it, but not that. You know what I'm saying. Let's just move past it. Let's just move past it. Nothing to see here. Now, in the NFL today, okay, there's a lot of chatter about these quarterbacks that haven't been traded. Deshaun Watson, he's saying he ain't playing for Houston. He's willing to sit out. I think Houston's in a tough spot. Then you have Russell Wilson, okay? Now, if Carson Wentz was loud by not saying anything, then Russell Wilson is screaming to high heaven to be traded, okay? Apparently, he goes to the Seattle Seahawks and he tells them, hey, I'm not requesting a trade. I haven't requested a trade, but if you're going to trade me, I'll go to the Cowboys, the Saints, the Bears, and the Raiders. But, I'm not requesting a trade, but if you trade me. And obviously, Russell Wilson isn't happy in Seattle. I mean, this has been kind of going on like all season, okay? Russell Wilson wants out. Now, whether the Seahawks do it or not, who knows? However, he wants out. And one of the scariest places, in my opinion, that he could go would be the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know they got Dak Prescott, and I know Mark Holmes is doing 90 videos about Dak Prescott. Every day he's fighting people on Dak Prescott. I mean, he's even convinced his son, Michael Anthony, to change his first name to Dak. Dak Anthony, where's the fitness? Dak Anthony, where's the fitness? Another interception thrown. That's it. So, Mark's not happy. He wants Dak Prescott. But let me say this. If somehow, some way, the Dallas Cowboys landed Russell Wilson, that would be a bad thing. As an Eagle fan, as somebody who hates the Cowboys, that would scare me. Because I think with Russell Wilson, they could win it all. I hate to say it, but Russell Wilson's that good. Yes, he's that good. I think Russell Wilson, maybe top 2 quarterback, top 3 quarterback in this league. He goes to Dallas, we're going to have problems in the NFC East, okay? And not only that, not only will we have problems, but I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to have problems. Because here's what's going to happen. If Russell Wilson went to Dallas, there's a good chance that Dak Prescott walks. He's going to walk and become a free agent. I'm telling you where he's going. He's going to Washington. If Washington has a quarterback, they are a problem in the NFC East. They are a problem because that team has got talent. Okay, they got a good defense. Their defensive line is beastly. And if they have a quarterback, a legit quarterback, they could be a problem. And I could see a situation where, I don't think this is likely. Look, I'm talking hypothetical here. I don't think that Dallas is going to wind up with Russell Wilson. But if they did, okay, and I do think that he's going to get shopped around. I do think Seattle's going to shop him around. But if he ended up in Dallas, Dallas is a Super Bowl contender, in my opinion, instantly, okay? Then, if Dak Prescott leaves as a free agent, I think he's going to go to Washington. can you imagine a situation where he goes to Washington and you got that Washington-Dallas rivalry? It'd be awesome. I mean, as a fan, just watching two teams hate each other, it would be awesome. As an Eagle fan and Giant fans out there, wherever the hell they are, Pizzle playing with the belt, they can't be happy either. I mean, Russell Wilson in the NFC East is a problem. It's a big problem. And if he's in the NFC East, I think Dak Prescott, he goes to Washington. If he's in Washington, that's a problem for Dallas. Dallas, he's going to make you pay all the time. All the time. So Russell Wilson to Dallas is a scary thought. Now, this, a lot of it with Russell Wilson going to Dallas and people talking about it is because of the Prescott contract situation. If Dallas works out with him, then it won't be an issue. But Russell Wilson is better than Dak Prescott. It's just not even close. Sorry, Mark Holmes. It's not even close. If Dallas gets him, that'd be crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I think Russell Wilson is not happy in Seattle, obviously, okay? So he's going to want out. They got to get what they're going to get their value, okay? They're not going to trade him for pennies on the dollar. They're going to get their value out of him. So who knows what's going to happen, but it's something worth watching. But if he goes to Dallas, trouble. If he goes to the Bears, I think they're instant contenders. Same with the Raiders. And if he goes to the Saints, they're probably winning the whole thing. I would bet him. I'd put a lot of money on the Saints if Russell Wilson went there. Because Russell Wilson's a stud. No question about it. So I had a comment on that because I think it's a very interesting dynamic. Of course, I think the Cowboys are probably going to try to use the rumors with Russell Wilson as leverage in negotiating with Dak. Or maybe Dak is going to use it against them. Who knows? But it's going to be interesting the way it's going to fall out. I don't think Dak's coming back to Dallas. That is just my prediction. I think he ends up somewhere else, possibly Washington. Because like I said, we can talk about the Giants and the Eagles and Cowboys all we want. The team that needs a quarterback, if they get one, is Washington. They're a problem. They're a big problem. Now, speaking of problems, right? Speaking of problems for the Eagles and our birds, of course, we're in contract hell. We're hearing a lot of talk about who they're going to extend, who they're not going to extend. Are they going to redo certain contracts? You got Derek Barnett. He's going to make $10 million a year. He's not worth it. He is definitely not worth it. There's talk about even Fletcher Cox could conceivably get cut, which I don't think would happen. But it's being talked about. It's been thrown out there. If you wait till post June 1st with Fletcher Cox, you could possibly trade him, save about $16 million. The Eagles are going to have to make a lot of moves. It's just the way it is. Whether it's restructuring or it's cutting guys or trading guys, I'm not a fan of the restructure right now. I feel like where the Eagles are, and this was my argument with Darius Slay, was he's a guy that has to get restructured. He has to restructure his deal. He's a guy that they're going to need to restructure. Okay? So, to me, all you do when you restructure, my eyes are bothering the crap out of me, man. God, these allergies are killing me. I don't know where it is. I took a Benadryl just a while ago, and it's going to make me so sleepy. It always does. So I had to get this video out before I can. Hopefully I can get it up tonight. I was doing my stream earlier, and my internet goes out. Well, I went out front. There's like 9-10 Infinity trucks out there. Cable, they're trying to fix something. So I don't even know when I'm going to upload this. It might be late. But man, I hope I don't fall asleep. But anyways, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, my eyes are itching. Yeah, my eyes are itching. But anyways, the Eagles, they got a lot of, I'm all over the place, but they got a lot of maneuvers to make within the cap and things like that. I think that a lot of people are losing sight of the one guy that I think needs to be extended right now. They need to do it right now because under Nick Sirianni and under the offense that might be coming in, or if it's as good as I think this offense could be, this guy may have a huge year and then he's going to want bigger money. So to me, the guy, if you're going to sign anybody to an extension right now, if you're going to fix any contract, the number one guy I would fix, Dallas Goedert. Get his contract signed. He's got 1 year left on his deal. You need to give him an extension. And if you wait and he goes out and he has a huge year, he's going to want even more money. So now, right now, this all season, before his last year of his contract is up, you gotta pay, you gotta give him an extension. You gotta do it right now. Another guy that I would give an extension to or sign a contract because I think you can get him cheap and he might not be cheap later is Josh Sweat. Sign him, give him an extension. You're not going to pay him that much money. Take the $10 million that you were going to trade Burnett, have for Burnett. Let him go. Let Barnett go. I'm serious. I know some people are like, no, he's a friend. Let him go. You don't need to even give him an extension. I know they're working on it. But to me, Josh Sweat's better. Let him get the extension. Let Dallas Goedert get an extension. And let's go. Dallas Goedert needs an extension now. Because I'm telling you, he could have a huge year. And let me tell you this. It doesn't matter if they draft Kyle Pitts or not. That's the guy I want. Doesn't even matter. Dallas Goedert's still going to have a productive year. Kyle Pitts, he can play tight end, he can play receiver. He's going to go all over the place. So it ain't going to matter. But Dallas Goedert right now is the time to sign him. The Eagles have not done a good job over the last many years of knowing when to sign a guy, when to trade a guy, when to keep a guy. They have been bad at this. Right now, you have a perfect window to sign Dallas Goedert to an extension. He hasn't had that big monster year yet, but it's in him, and it's just waiting to come out. I think he's a volcano waiting to erupt. And if the Eagles wait and don't sign him this offseason, they're going to regret it. Right now, you can get him for bargain price. Bargain. So that's what the Eagles definitely need to do, in my opinion. Once you let Ertz go, Dallas Goedert, he has to get extension. You can talk about restructuring and doing all these things to all these other guys' cap numbers and things like that. I'm not about all that. I don't need all that. All I need is the young guys who are going to be on this team the next 5 years, who are young. They need to be taken care of. They need the contracts, because that way it's going to save us cap money in the long run. Remember, every time the Eagles restructure, they just push money down the road. They're just pushing money down the road. It's going to come back and haunt you. It's already doing it to us now. So, yes, you want to restructure guys here, there. I would love to keep Derek Barnett one more year. I would like to keep him. He had his best year last year. Keep Kelsey. I'm okay. Fix their contracts. But when you get a guy like Dallas Goedert, right now is the time to sign him to an extension. And I hope the Eagles, they listen. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.